My name is Fienda Putri. I'm from international class. My story jumper about the frog Maiden. An old couple was without children, and the husband and the wife longed for a child. So when the wife found that she was pregnant, they were overjoyed. But to their great disappointment, the wife gave birth not to a human child, but to a little sea frog. However, just the little frog spoke and behaved as a human child. Not only the parents, but also the night bird came to love her and called her affectionately Little Miss Frog. Some years later, the woman died, and the man decided to marry again. The woman he chose was a widow with two ugly daughters, and they were very jealous of the Little Miss Frog popularity with the night birds. All three took a delight in treating Little Miss Frog badly. One day, the youngest of the king's fortune announced that he would perform the hair-washing ceremony on a certain date, and he invited all young ladies to join in the ceremony. As he would choose at the end of the ceremony one of them to be his princess. On the morning of the appointed day, the two ugly sisters dressed themselves in fine clothing, and with great hopes of being chosen by the prince, they started for the palace. Little Miss Frog ran after them and pleaded, "Sisters, please let me come with you." The sisters lounged and said mockingly, "What? The little frog wants to come? The invitation is to young ladies and not to young frogs." Little Miss Frog walked along with them towards the palace, pleading for permission to come. But the sisters were adamant, and so at the palace gate she was left behind. However, she spoke so sweetly to the guards that they allowed her to go in. Little Miss Frog found hundreds of young ladies gathered around the pot full of lilies in the palace lawn, and she took her place among them and waited for the prince. The prince now appeared and washed his hair in the pool. The ladies also let down their hair and joined in the ceremony. At the end of the ceremony, the prince declared that as the ladies were all beautiful, he did not know whom to choose, and so he would throw a bundle of jasmine into the air, and the lady on whose head the bundle fell would be his princess. The princess then threw the bundle into the air, and all the ladies present looked up with anticipation. The flowers, however, fell on the Little Miss Frog's head, to the great annoyance of the ladies, especially the two step-sisters. The prince also was disappointed, but he felt that he should keep his promise. So Little Miss Frog was married to the prince, and she became Little Princess Frog. Sometime later, the old king called his first son to him and said, "My son, I am now too old to rule the country, and I want to retire to the forest and become a hermit. So I must appoint one of you as my successor. As I love you all alike, I will give you a task to perform, and he will perform is successfully shall be king in my place. The task is, bring me a golden deer at sunrise on the 7th day from now. The youngest prince went home to little Princess Frog and told her about the task. "What? Only a golden deer?" exclaimed Princess Frog. "It is usually my prince, and on the appointed day I will give you the golden deer." So the youngest prince stayed at home, while the three elder princes went into the forest in search of the deer. Of the 7th day before sunrise, little Princess Frog woke up her husband and said, "Go to the palace, prince, and here is your golden deer." The young prince looked it, then rubbed his eyes, and looked it again. There was no mistake about it. The deer which little Princess Frog was holding by a harness was really of pure gold. So he went to the palace, and to the great annoyance of the elder prince, who broke ordinary deers, he was declared to be the heir by the king. The elder prince, however, pleaded for a second change, and the king reluctantly agreed. "Then perform the second task," said the king. "On the 7th day from now at sunrise, you must bring me the rice that never becomes stale, and meat that is ever fresh." The youngest prince went home and told Princess Frog about the new task. "Don't worry, sweet princess," said Prince Frog. "Eat as usual, sleep as usual. On the appointed day I will give you the rice and meat." So the youngest princess stayed at home, while the three elder princes went in search of the rice and meat. On the 7th day at sunrise, little Princess Frog woke up her husband and said, "My lord, go to the palace now, and here is your rice and meat." The youngest prince took the rice and meat and went to the palace, and to the great annoyance of the elder prince, who broke only well-cooked rice and meat, he was again declared to be the heir. But the two elder princes again pleaded for one more change, and the king said, "This is positively the last task, and the 7th day from now at sunrise, bring me the most beautiful woman on this earth." "Excellent, excellent, excellent," said the three elder princes to themselves in great joy. "Our wives are very beautiful, and we will bring them. One of us is sure to the declared heir, and our good-for-nothing brother will be now here this time." The youngest prince overheard their remarks and felt sad because his wife was a frog and ugly. When he reached home, he said to his wife, "Dear princess, I must go and look for the most beautiful woman on this earth. My brother will bring their wife, for they are really beautiful, but I will find someone who is more beautiful." "Don't worry, my prince," replied Princess Frog. "Eat as usual, sleep as usual, and you can take me to the palace on the appointed day. Surely I shall be declared to be the most beautiful woman." The youngest prince looked at the princess in surprise, but he did not want to hurt her feelings, and he said gently, "All right, princess, I will take you with me on the appointed day." On the 7th day at dawn, little Princess Frog woke up the prince and said, My lord, I must make myself beautiful, so please wait outside and call me when it is nearly time to go. The prince left the room as requested. After some moments, the prince shouted from outside, "Princess, we must go now." "All right, my lord," replied the princess. "Please open the door for me." The prince thought to himself, "Perhaps, just as she was able to obtain the golden deer and the wonderful rice and meat, she is able to make herself beautiful." And he expectantly opened the door. But he was disappointed to see little Princess Frog, still a frog and as ugly as ever. However, so as not to hurt her feelings, the prince said nothing and took her along the palace. When the prince entered the audience chamber with his frog princess, the three elder princes, with their wives, were already there. The king looked at the prince in surprise and said, "Where is your beautiful maiden?" "I will answer for the prince, my king," said the frog princess. "I am his beautiful maiden." She then took off her frog skin and stood a beautiful maiden, dressed in silk and satin. The king declared her to be the most beautiful maiden in the world and selected the prince as his successor on the throne. The prince asked his princess never to put on the ugly frog skin again, and the frog princess, to access to his request, threw the frog skin in the fire.